Hello and welcome to another modelling video. This is Alan from the Mokanaman at YouTube with another modelling video. Today, by request, I'll be doing a tutorial on rubber and vinyl tracks on military vehicles and tanks. More or less how to apply them. If anyone's picked up a kit before and armed with plastic cement, you would be a bit confused how this product can't come in contact with styrene in usual methods. This video will demonstrate what you need to do. All you need is the kit in question, the tracks and superglue. I prefer to use the $2 shop brand superglue over the more expensive gel gummy type, but both works equally well. I'm applying the tracks after painting, meaning the tracks itself and the tank is already painted, but sometimes they need to be applied before painting in case there's armor or anything obstructing the top of the wheels. I'm dabbing super glue in the middle of the tracks, just very tiny dots. Now you have to keep in mind when everything's already painted, you don't want to get any glue on the paintwork because that just ruins everything, so not too much glue. The absolute tiniest amount of drops. You want to be this careful anyway, even if it's not painted. Drag the tracks over the top of the wheel, snug with the top of the armor section like so. For it to fit, you might need to force the little bite marks at the bottom of the track through the top wheels. Once snug, add tiny drops of glue on each of the wheels, and you'll want to be stretching one side of the track over and let it sit and rest and dry before you do the other half. After half an hour or so, apply the same to the other half, though a little extra super glue where the two tracks meet. If there's any protruding teeth at the very end, you probably want to cut them off because you're using glue and not the contact of the two rubber ends. Also, you may want to stretch it a bit for the two ends to join, but do not overstretch as you can't return it back to its original state, nor do you want it to rip as well. Let it sit for a while as the same. Once the two halves are connected and stuck together, you may want to add a tiny bit more glue at the joining point so they don't split in future. Once completely dried, there's chances that the paint may crack off or chip off as it doesn't stick to rubber too well, but with all the stiffening of the super glue and a second coat of paint in some areas, it should be absolutely perfect and ready to go. Other notes to consider: sometimes the rubber or vinyl is very weak and can rip in a few places. Same technique can be applied, just multiple joins as where they've broken and reinforced with super glue. This is the 76th Churchill I built a while ago, and this is an example of armour on top of the top wheels, so the tracks are being half covered. This is an example where you have to glue the tracks down before painting, and you'll have a little bit of the difficulty of painting around the wheels and whatnot. But that is easier than the impossible task of feeding the track all the way through around there. So you've got an idea of both examples. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, as always, more tutorials, reviews and displays on this channel. I do consider and do requests from time to time, such as this one. Any further questions you can always ask in the comment section or PM. Catch you guys later.